Good, happy Tuesday morning. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Let's get started. First up, man released on parole faces new charges. A man who witnessed the killing of an Epsom police officer is facing decades more in prison on new charges. Kevin Paul was granted parole in May but is now back in state prison. He is facing 3 felony charges and 1 misdemeanor charge in connection with burglary last month on River Road in Ware. State leaders say U.S. should examine immigration policies. Here at home, the Paris attacks have thrown plans to resettle 10,000 Syrian refugees into political turmoil. Governor Maggie Hassan is joining a number of Republican governors calling on Washington to stop resettlement until the refugee vetting process can be reviewed. Syrian-born Grantham woman tries to help family reach U.S. A Grantham woman who was born in Syria is trying to help bring her family from Syria to the United States. Fisher Cats would stay in Manchester for 20 years if deal passes. New Hampshire Fisher Cats want to work out a long-term deal to stay in Manchester, but if they're asking the city to fund several repairs to the stadium, including a new playing field. The new deal would keep the team here for the next 20 years. At a city committee meeting Monday, team owner Arthur Solomon presented his proposal. Laconia House fire causes $70,000 plus in damage. Fire officials said a fire at a home in Laconia caused extensive damage. Officials responded to the home on Beeman Street at 1:30 p.m. to heavy fire showing from the roof of the house. Maine principal accused of asking student for sex dismissed from school. Waterville Senior High School principal Dawn Ratier was dismissed Monday night after accusations that he asked a student for sex. Report reveals what happened before plane crash that killed Rye man. A new report was released Monday that reveals that Rye businessman Brad McGee may have been trying to save his doomed flight. At sentencing, victim says system failed her. A Conway woman given an emotional victim impact statement in court Monday saying she believes the system failed her. Spirit of Giving New Hampshire Food Bank. There should be enough turkey to go around this Thanksgiving, but families in need in New Hampshire need more to make the holiday meal complete. Millie Goslin of the New Hampshire Food Bank said there are enough turkeys at the food bank to meet demand. But Goslin said the food bank still needs all the fixings for a complete meal. Challenges to Cruz natural-born citizen to be heard in New Hampshire next week. 2 challenges to U.S. Senator Ted Cruz, a liability to serve as president, have been filed with the New Hampshire Ballot Law Commissioner, both alleging that Cruz does not meet the requirement that the president must be a natural-born citizen as defined by the Constitution. Investigation into baby's death in Alexandria continues. Police are continuing their investigation of the death of an 11-month-old boy in Alexandria. New information to be released on Allenstown homicide victims. Authorities plan to release new information Tuesday about a woman and 3 children whose bodies were found in metal drums in the woods of Allenstown years ago. An adult woman and 1 child were found near Bear Brook State Park in 1985. 2 more children were found in the same area in 2000. Anti-Israel political ads offend MBTA riders. Political ads at a Massachusetts Bay Transportation Authority station are offending some riders, and now the MBTA may be considering taking action. Source: Attack mastermind was previously targeted. Prior to the terrorist attacks in Paris, France, and its allies had tried to target the permanent ISIS member who is believed to have planned the wave of deadly assaults in a French source close to the investigation said. French police carry out 128 raids overnight as hunt for Paris attacks suspect continues. 128 raids have taken place across France overnight. The French Interior Minister announced this morning as the hunt for suspects in Friday's attacks on Paris continues. He added that 115,000 police officers are currently on patrol in France. Authorities believe at least 10 people, including 7 suicide bombers, had direct involvement in the Paris attacks Friday night. 2 were arrested in Belgium and charged with terror-related offenses, officials there say, while 1 man remains on the loose. And that does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.